A few years ago, building even a simple app meant learning coding, front-end, back-end, databases, and deployment. But today, the game is changing. The tech market is not rewarding people who can code. It is rewarding people who can think clearly, describe ideas properly, use AI tools, and turn those ideas into working products. So, in this video, we are going to do exactly that. Not just create a pretty app screen, not just generate a design that does nothing. We are going to build a personal habit tracker mobile app using Emergent. You will be able to create your own ideas, give them icons, see them inside your daily list, and use the app as your own small productivity system. Now, AI will not magically create a perfect app just one click. That's not real. But if you know how to guide it properly, you can go from just having an idea to actually building your first working app. So, if you have ever thought, I wish I could make an app, but I don't know coding, this video is going to make it happen. So what are you waiting for? Let's do it early. So first, open your browser and type on the search bar Emergent AI and press enter. Now you will see the search results on your screen. Here, click on the official Emergent website. Make sure you click the website that says emergent.sh because this is the official website we're going to use for this tutorial. After clicking on the official website, it will take you to the Emergent sign-up page. Here, you can see different sign-up options. You can continue with Google, GitHub, Apple, or Facebook. Even you can also continue with your email. For this tutorial, we're going to use the easiest option, which is continue with Google. To sign up with Google, simply let's click on this continue with Google button right here. Alright, now select your desired Google account from your list. I'm selecting this one. Here, choose the Google account you want to use with Emergent. If your Google account is already logged in on your browser, you can select it directly. But if your account is not logged in, Google will ask you to enter your email address and password first. In that case, follow the step accordingly. Now click on Continue. Alright, we are successfully inside the Emergent dashboard. Before doing something else, let's quickly understand the options available on this screen. At the top, we can see three app types. The first one is Full Stack App. This option is used when we want to build a complete app with both front-end and back-end functionality. Since our target is to build a personal habit tracker mobile app, we will select the mobile app option from here. So let's click on Mobile App. Now you can see the mobile app option is selected. This means Emergent will understand that we want to create an app mainly for mobile users. Now let's look at this model option here. Here, Emergent is asking which AI model we want to use for building our app. When we click on the model dropdown, we can see different model options. For example, Claude 4.7 Opus, Claude 4.5 Sonnet, Claude 4.6 Sonnet, Claude 4.6 Opus, Claude 4.5 Opus, and GPT 5.5. The model is important because it controls how the AI understands our prompt and builds the app. Usually, a stronger model gives a better result, especially when we are building an app with multiple features. For this tutorial, I'm going to keep it Claude 4.7 Opus. And it's a powerful model for app building. Now let's look at this GitHub option here. This option is useful if you already have an exciting project saved on GitHub. When we click on it, Emergent opens this Add from GitHub window. Here, we can connect a private repository or a public repository. If you already have an app or website project on GitHub, you can select your repository from here. Then you can choose the branch and let Emergent work on that exciting project. This is helpful when you want to improve an old project and add new features or fix some things inside your code base. But for this tutorial, we're not using an exciting GitHub project. We are going to create our personal habit tracker mobile app from scratch. So we don't need to select any repository here. Let's close this pop-up and continue with the prompt box. Beside the GitHub option, we also have the attachment option. If you have any reference image, add design, document, or screenshot, you can upload it from here. For example, if you want your habit tracker app to look like another app design, you can upload that reference and tell Emergent to follow the same style. For now, we will not upload any file. We will simply write our app idea in the prompt box and let Emergent generate the first version of our mobile app. Now let's look at this advanced control option. When we click on this icon, Emergent opens some extra setting for this project. Here, we can see options like select MCP tools and select template. MCP tools allow the agent to connect with other apps, data, and tools. For example, some MCP tools can help connect with design tools, database, notes, or other external platforms. This is useful for advanced projects. MCP tools allow the agent to connect with other apps, data, and tools. For example, some MCP tools can connect with design tools, database, notes, or other external platforms. This is useful for advanced projects. Now, if we click on Select MCP Tools, this pop-up will appear. Here, Emergent allows different MCP tools that we can connect with our agent. At the top, we have New MCP Server. This option is for adding custom MCP server. So if you have your own tool or custom server, you can connect it from here. You can use Stitch MCP when you need it. This is used to connect the agent with Google Stitch or UI designs. So if you already created a design in Google Stitch, you can connect it and use that design inside your project. You can use more options like Memory MCP, Supabase MCP, or Notion MCP. Use them when you understand the actual game. Now, before we write anything inside Emergent, we will first create a proper app prompt using ChatGPT. Because if our prompt is clear, Emergent can understand our idea better and generate a better app. So, let's open ChatGPT first. Open your browser and search for. Here, we will ask ChatGPT to write a detailed prompt for our app. So, inside ChatGPT, write a prompt to build a beautiful personal habit tracker app. No external API is needed. The user will use local storage to save habit data. And then press enter. So here you go. ChatGPT started the process. Alright, we have got this. You see? Now just click this to copy the detailed prompts and paste that on Emergent prompt box. But I'm going to use my own generated and modified prompt. And you can also modify your own prompt based on your personal preferences. Okay, we have already copied the prompt from our document and pasted it inside Emergent. As you can see, the mobile option is selected. And inside the prompt box, we have added a detailed instruction for our personal habit tracker app. Now just click on this arrow to send the instruction to AI. After sending the prompt, Emergent may ask you a few questions like these. In this regard, just select based your personal recommendation. I'm selecting these answers. Just read the questions carefully and choose the options that you match your app requirements. And now I'm gonna select auto answer. So the agent is running now. At this stage, Emergent is working on our app in the background. It is creating the files, creating the required components, updating the design, and building the habit tracker mobile app based on your prompt. This process can take a few minutes. So, don't close the tab or refresh the page while the agent is working. Just wait until Emergent finishes the build process. Once the agent finishes, we will be able to preview the app and check if everything is working properly. Then you can test the habit tracker features one by one. Now our habit tracker app is generated successfully. On the left side, we can see the mobile preview of our app. Here, the app name, and we can already see the dashboard design. It is showing the design interface and features we want. On the right side, here you can see the option to try our app on mobile. Take our app live. Emergent gives us a QR code preview. To test the app on your mobile, you need to download the Expo Go app and scan this QR code. Before we publish or share this app, we need to test if the basic features are working properly. So first, let's add a new habit. To do that, simply click on this plus button right here. After clicking this plus button, this new habit form will open. Now enter the habit name in the field. For example, I'm typing writing research paper. Next, choose an icon for this habit. You can select any icon that matches your habit. Here I am selecting this book icon because this habit is related to writing and research. Now click on Create Habit. This will save the habit inside our app. Now the habit has been created successfully. Here we can see the habit is added under the Today's Habit. This means the Add Habit features is working properly. So this is how you can make your own personal app with Emergent AI. Your free limit or available credits can run out while the AI agent is building the app. If that happens, Emergent may ask you to buy credits or upgrade your plan. So if you see a message about credits, simply click on the Buy Credit buttons at the top. After clicking on the Buy Credits, you will come to this plan page. Here you can choose the plan that fits your needs. And now, if you want to publish our app, you can click on the Publish button from the top right side. But keep in mind, to publish or deploy our app, Emergent may require you to upgrade to the Pro plan. So, if you're only testing the app, you can use the preview option. But if you want to make the app live and share it publicly, then you may need to go with the Pro plan. If you want to earn extra credits, you can use this gift icon. Simply click on the gift icon at the top. After clicking it, the referral pop-up will open. Here, you will get your personal referral link. Click on the copy button and share this link with your friends. When someone signs up using your referral link, they can get free credits. And when they buy their first subscription, you can earn credits too. So for this tutorial, first test app in preview. And after everything works properly, you can publish it later by upgrading to the Pro plan if needed. Also, if you are interested, then in the next video, we will cover the full deployment process step by step. So, If you want a complete deployment tutorial, write interested in the comment box. Also, if you want to learn freelancing properly, we have a course called Freelancing Mastery Course. In this course, we show how to take one project and turn it into real freelancing work. You will learn how to build your skill, create samples, present your work, communicate with clients, and move step by step toward getting paid projects. If you are interested, you can join our waitlist. To join the waitlist, go to gmentor.com. Then enter your name and email address in the form. After that, click on Next to submit your details. So, if you want to learn freelancing with proper roadmap, you can join the waitlist from gmentor.com.